And good morning. We're ready to do our English lesson for the day. Lesson 24. All right, so make sure you're open to your book on page 47 and 48. All right, are we ready? We're going to be talking, we've been talking the past 2 days about proper nouns and how and when to capitalize them when we do the abbreviations or just when we write them. Well, today we're going to talk about two other kinds of nouns, common nouns that are either singular or plural. All right, so let's look at this first sentence I wrote up here. The horse was black and gray. All right, and a peanut fell on the ground. How many horses and how many peanuts are there in these sentences? One each, right? The horse, that means one horse. A peanut, that means one peanut, right? Now, if there were more than one horse, how would the sentence read then? The horses were black and gray. We'd have to change a couple of things, right? What about if there was more than one peanut? The peanuts fell on the ground. Exactly. So sometimes you have to take, like this is a noun and this is a noun, this is a thing and this is a thing. And a lot of times when you take a singular noun, see this singular means one, and it has the word single in it. Okay, so this is a singular word, singular noun. This is a singular noun. When you have singular nouns and you need to make them mean more than one, a lot of times you just have to put an S on them. Sometimes you have to change the spelling. So when they mean one, it means singular. When they mean more than one, they mean plural. They're plural. All right? Sometimes we have words that end with CH, SH, S, or SS, X, and Z. And when we have them that end like that, we usually have to add ES. Let me give you some examples. If you have one bus, that's singular, correct? Okay, that means one bus, so that's a singular bus. Now, to make that plural, to mean more than one, what do you have to do to this one? B-U-S-E-S. See, it ends with an S, so to make it plural, to mean more than one, we have to add ES. Okay, what if we have the word boss, and we want to make it more, we say, well, I have one boss, but you have many bosses. See, it ends with two S's, so you have to put an ES. All right. What if we have one match, a single match, it's singular, but now we have many matches. Ends with a CH. All right. What if we have one little old ox? And we want to say, well, no, not ox, I'm sorry, axe. We have one little tiny axe. But now we have many axes. Good, all right. What if we have one little old dish? But we want to have more than one, so we say we have many dishes. All right, one more. What if one little old bee came by and he made a buzz sound? Okay, but what if there were many? We'd say that they, well, we'd probably say they buzzed. I guess that would make sense. We'd say the bee buzzes. All right, good. So anytime you have a word that ends with S or SS or CH, SH, X, or Z, anytime they end with these, you have to know that you just generally, to make them plural, you have to add an ES on those. Now sometimes we have, look at your page on page 47. Do you see the yellow box at the top? Now look at the bottom of the yellow box where it says change the Y to I and then add ES. Sometimes we have words that when they are singular, they end with a Y, and we have to change that. So let's go ahead and do that then. Let me get rid of this little thingy here. All right. Now, let's go ahead and do this. Let's just say we have the word baby. All right. Now, in order to make baby plural to mean more than one, We see that ends with a consonant and a Y. So we're going to change the Y to an I and then add ES. All right, notice that. All right, what if let's do a couple more. What if we have the word baker? Or bakery. We say we see many bakeries. B-A-K-E-R-I-E-S. Good. These are some spelling and phonics rules. Anytime it ends with a consonant and a Y, that means you change that Y to an I and add ES in order to make it plural. Now, sometimes we have words that end with Y that we just put an S on. Think of this word, one boy or many boys. Okay, so we don't always change it to a Y, but notice this ends with a vowel and a Y. All right, let's think of this word. What if we have one penny? I-E-S. We have to change because this ends with a consonant Y. This one just ends with a vowel Y. That's why it stays the same. Okay? All right. Good. Now, let's do a couple more. Now, let's look at, what is this word here? Monkey. It ends with a vowel and a Y. So how are we going to make it plural? Because it's a vowel Y. Now, what if we have this word? How are we going to make that plural? It ends with a consonant Y, so we change the Y to an I and add ES. Okay? Good way to remember that is, sometimes Y can be a vowel. Sometimes we say it's a vowel. Well, Y likes to be a vowel. It does not like to be a consonant. So when it's beside a consonant, it wants to be a vowel. So that's why you can always remember, ooh, that Y wants to be a consonant. That's why you can remember to change that to an I. Okie dokie. I'd like for you to look at the guided practice then on page 47. All right. So on 1 through 4, let's do this part. We have to write S if the thing that's underlined is singular. And we have to write a P if it's plural. Remember, singular has the word single in it, so it means one. Plural means more than one. So the National Air and Space Museum is in Washington, D.C. Is National Air and Space Museum singular or plural? Singular, so you'd put an S there. It's only one place. It's a lot of words, but it's just talking about one place. Okay, look at number 2. The collection of aircraft and spacecraft at the museum is huge. Collection. Collection is singular. So you'd put an S there. Now, collection is talking about a lot of stuff. A collection is usually a whole bunch of stuff, but it's one collection. Okay? Look at number 3. Visitors may touch some of the exhibits. Visitors is plural. There's more than one. So you're going to put a P there. And number 4, the museum frequently adds new exhibits. Exhibits is plural, so you'll put a P there. Very good. All right, your job then is to, on 5 through 14, I want you to write the plural of each of these singular nouns. I want you to pause it. When you're finished, I'm going to bring the answer up for you. Did you fill it out? All right, let me get the answer here for you then. I'd like for you to check these right down here and make sure you spelled them correctly. If you didn't, you can erase it and write it correctly or mark it out and write it correctly. All right, I hope you got a lot of those right. All right, look at page 48. This is going to be your assignment for today. It's pretty much everything we've been doing, marking things singular or plural, forming the plural of a singular noun, and filling in the sentence that's done correctly at the bottom. And on the applying right, You have to write 2 or more sentences about a birthday party that you've been to and circle any plural nouns that you use, okay? Just write 2 sentences or more about a birthday party and then go back and circle the plural nouns that you used, okay? That is all for today.